the myth of normal.
Yeah.
What 4 words to sort of pull people in and to, in some way, summarize a 550 odd page book? Why those 4 words? Why that phrase?
Can I pause for a moment to find a quote on my cell phone?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So this is, are you familiar with the work of Eckhart Tolle?
Oh, Eckhart Tolle, yes.
Okay, yeah. So Tolle lives in Vancouver like I do. And in one of his books, he says, the normal state of mind of most human beings contains a strong element of what we might call dysfunction or even madness, you know? So in medical parlance, normal means healthy and natural. So there's a normal range of blood pressure, normal temperature. It's a range. Outside that range, there's no life, there's no health. Either too high or too low, you're gone. So normal means it's equivalent with, synonymous with healthy and natural. However, we make that same assumption that out in society, what we used to, what we call normal, is also healthy and natural, which is a myth. Because I'm saying that in this society, what we consider to be normal is neither healthy nor natural. In fact, it's hurtful to us. So that we're using the word normal in a way that doesn't apply. In a narrow medical sense, it's accurate, but in a broader sense, that which we're used to in this society, we consider normal, is just not good for us, you know. And norm is kind of a statistic, or it's a kind of a average. So if everybody, you have a dog, if everybody in London mistreated their dogs, and if you didn't, then you'd be abnormal, you know. So it's a myth to say that what is normal is healthy and natural. That's what I mean by the myth of normal. That's one thing I mean. The other thing I mean is, if we understand that the actual science of the unity of everything, I'm not talking about spiritual insight here, I'm talking about, you know, physiological science, that our physiology and psychology is very much affected by our life experiences, beginning in utero, childbirth, early childhood, and throughout the lifetime. It also follows that illness and health are not individual attributes. They're actually manifestations of our relationships and our situation in the world and our history. That also means when the circumstances are abnormal, you expect people to be sick. You know, just as if you gave animals something that wasn't healthy for them, they'd be sick. That'd be what you'd expect. So this idea that the people who are ill, either physically or mentally abnormal, I say no. These are normal responses to an abnormal set of circumstances. And rather than being sort of those abnormal ones and then the rest of us, it's really a spectrum that we're all, pretty much all on it. So in those 3 senses, this idea of normal is a myth. And it's one that keeps us from seeing reality.